I'm Sam Gilpin, Gilpin Demolition. It's quite a big job in respect of demolition of railway bridges. Normally we're demolishing our bridges on a Saturday night stroke Sunday morning, typically taking 12 hours, 18 hours, 24 hours. This one, due to the length of it, is taking us 100 hours. I guess size-wise it'll be one of our biggest. The contractors have built the new railway bridge next to the old one. We'll be operating off that bridge. Our plan of attack for the first operation is to go onto the bridge with the 20-ton excavators fitted with buckets. They're going to remove all the ballast. After the ballast is removed, the excavators have the grab attachments fitted. We're still operating off the old bridge. They remove all the timber boarding. All works go to the new bridge then, where we crane out all the steel girders. The girders will be flame cut with the chaps using oxypropane flame cutting gear. Then they'll be lifted out with the cranes, with the 90-ton crawler cranes. The beams will be taken out, put onto lorries at both ends, and then the lorries will take away for disposal. We've got 100 hours to demolish the bridge. That is our plan. We are hoping the works go smooth. The trains need to be running at 8 o'clock Tuesday morning. Otherwise, we'll all be in financial trouble.
I'm Chelsea Gilpin, Junior Quantity Surveyor for Gilpin Demolition. Sam's my dad. My job at Loughor is to relay all the information from the office up to site, organise all the equipment and the guys, and generally sorting out the amounts of paperwork up there to get everything in order and done in the proper way. Every guy has to sign into the site, sign off task briefing, sign off another piece to say that they've signed the task briefing. And then there's all the lifting plans for each lift a crane has to do, and the different movements for the lorries to complete. Probably enough for a small forest.
The major challenges is we're working over water and the bitter cold, yes. Now we have snow coming in and the wind is very cold, yes, which will make working, even during the day it makes working very arduous, but at night it makes it especially hard. Most of the work has been done with cranes, and they're wind sensitive, so if the wind blows above roughly 20 miles an hour, we could have problems and could get stop using the cranes, which could hold us up on the programme and ultimately hold the bridge up and the new bridge getting commissioned.
Why'd you do it, Sam?
Well, we got started in demolition, well, nearly 30 years ago now, so it's been a natural progression from knocking down buildings and sheds in the quarrying industry. We sort of evolved into the rail industry and specialised in sort of bridge demolition and the marine aspect of demolition as well, working off barges and working with boats and working on the water and the tidal waterways.
Do you love it?
I don't know if I love it tonight. Being out here 2 o'clock in the morning when it's freezing cold on a Saturday night, I don't think love comes into it.
About doing the ballast today. It's you just get rid of the ballast and then the timber deck, and then tomorrow will be more interesting when we start cutting out the main steel frame. Not too worried today, just trying to get everyone organised, but we're getting there.
It's -2 now at midnight. The day shift went very well, ripping off the ballast and ripping up the timber decking. That all went very well. Tonight is a learning process, so if we get a couple of girders out, it's a bonus. If we get a couple of girders on the lorries, that's good. But the main thing is to get everything set up tonight for the guys tomorrow, so when they come in, they know exactly what to do. We say, yeah, this is where to cut it, this is where to put the crane, and this is where to put the lorry, and they can crack on and utilise the day shift.
It's a proper family firm, isn't it, Sam?
Well, there's a lot of family members that have joined me, yes. My brother is just going over to the Bronto lift. He's going to be doing the first cuts. My brother-in-law, which is Kim's brother, he's also here, and cousins, and other family members and friends, yes, yeah.
Do you think it's why you're so successful?
Well, there is an inbuilt trust, and we all work as a team, and I trust them and they trust me. We're just about to start burning out the first girders now. Well, pleased with that lift, I think, yeah. So it's given us a bit of confidence now that we know what we're looking at. Slightly different cutting method on the bracing. It got caught on one of the angles that we left, so we're going to just modify that cut a little bit, and then yeah, let's go for the next one now.
So the first of many?
Well, yeah, we've only got another 53 to go. Now the bridge is in 3 bays, so to speak now, 3 work areas, 3 cranes. It was 18 bays before, but now we've got we can see the gap. So when we look at our bridge, or this team looks at their section, they can see the end of it. They're not looking all the way to the end of the bridge, they're only looking to the end there now, and every time they pull out a girder and they move up another 12 metres, the end looks that much closer. So there's a sort of bit of a morale boost there as well. When you get there and you start on the west side and you look to the east and you think, oh dear, it's another 220 metres to go, it looks a long way, but there's also the morale boost of seeing the light literally at the end of the tunnel there. Deck removal's finished now. It's Good Friday morning. We're just about to start the trestle removal. We've got the 17 trestles in the river in total. 4 are staying in as a monument and be left in the river, and there's probably 4 of the easiest ones that we could have got out. So we've got 12 left to remove. We're against the tide, so we've got 3 or 4 hours to do the work. And the tide changes very quickly here. Within a matter of 6 or 7 minutes, it goes from slack low tide to the water really rushing in, and we don't want to lose our digger off the bosh. very well. So as far as the possession is concerned, that's the end of our works now. Anything else now we can tidy up during the day in the normal working week. So the pressure's off, so to speak. We were due to finish Thursday night about 8 o'clock, which is 100 hours I think, and we finished the bridge deck 25 hours early. So to complete these works as well within the possession before the bridge slide is also a major advantage and well ahead of schedule. Yeah, it's all going very well. Everyone else has gone to Reading, and we also have another bridge which starts tonight, which is also over the main line in West London. So Easter's a very busy period for us. Yeah, we've done 2 100-hour possessions back to back, and we've had 150 men working day and night, 24 hours a day for just over a week. It will be by the time we finish in Easter on Sunday night, stroke Monday morning.